you stop and think about the heart of our mission being building communities of healing and hope, it only makes sense that we should be concerned about the environment in which these communities are found. And so as we serve all the different communities here in Illinois and in Indiana, we also have to be aware of how we are responsible stewards for the environment. And so one of our values is stewardship, one of our values is integrity. And so if we're going to be serious about taking sustainability and being green, if we're going to take that seriously, then we have to be sure that we're following through in terms of our business practices. So that might be in the contracts we develop, in the way that we look at buildings and the use of our natural resources. So there's all sorts of different areas that we really could look at in terms of being sustainable and being green. I think one of the better known sustainability efforts that we have across our system is our partnership with the Hospital Sisters Ministry Outreach. And the Hospital Sisters have a warehouse down in Springfield as well as up here in Chicago. And what they do is they go around and they collect usable, but unfortunately for us, non-usable supplies and equipment and furniture and things like that that can be used in hospitals in developing nations, but because of regulations we're unable to use those things. And so rather than just throw them out and put them into landfill, what we do is we have this partnership with the Hospital Sisters Ministry Outreach, and they come and they pick up these supplies, they store them, they catalog them, and then they find places in the developing nations that can use these materials and these supplies, and to them it's like godsend. It's a great gift that they can use to further their own healthcare efforts. And I believe last year, rather than just putting things into a landfill, we saved over 90,000 pounds of materials that went through the Hospital Sisters Ministry Outreach, as well as having a cost of around $500,000. So really it's a win-win situation for everybody. It's a win situation for us in that we don't have to store these things. It's a win situation for these developing nations, and it's a win situation for the environment. I think a lot of times when we think about sustainability efforts as an organization or throughout our ministries, we think about the big picture items. But really, our efforts really go down to our frontline employees. Every single person, all 10,000 of our employees across the system, as well as volunteers and board members and physicians, they all participate in helping us to be green. And so it's really important that we thank them. And again, maybe those who aren't on board yet, maybe we help to make them aware that this is an important thing that they can participate in and contribute to. So maybe it's a simple thing, just like instead of using a styrofoam cup, we use a ceramic cup and then we wash it. Just simple things like turning lights off when you leave the room, using less energy. So there are many things and many ways that our employees help out. Another great example is in some of our ministries that don't have recycling contracts, the employees themselves will take soda cans and plastic water bottles, and they take them home and they recycle them. So really it's really a great frontline effort from every single person in our ministry across Provena Health, and we really want to thank them for being part of that effort.